Hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we're going to be doing your mid-July reading. So this will take a look at the overall energies, any obstacles, or advice that Spirit has for you these last 2 weeks of July. And if you're resonating with the message or you enjoy the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. Okay, let's jump into your reading. We're going to first take a look at the overall energies in your past, present, obstacle, advice, and future positions. So let's see what we have in the past. The storyteller. Sagittarius, this is about you having this blank page and wanting to start, rewriting the rest of your life, or coming into a sense of you want to start a new chapter in your life. So we're going to be using the tarot to get more clarity, but that's your past, like really coming into this sense of, I want to start a new chapter of my life. In the present, you have the Oracle's gift. So you're getting some kind of gift from the universe, and it's possibly a spiritual gift. Really interesting. Aries had, somewhat of a similar, they had that card in theirs too. So you may be dealing with an Aries, but in any way, you're getting some kind of intuition or blessing from the universe. So we'll take a look at that. Your obstacle is you're kind of stuck to opening up to discovery of, looking at something in your life in a different perspective. So it could have something to do with this new chapter. Like you maybe have started a new chapter or want to start a new chapter in your life, but you're not really sure which way to go, or you could be a little bit stuck in how to go. And it's about looking at things in a different perspective. Really interesting. Okay, so we're going to go to your advice. Let's see what we have. Getting grounded. Really connecting with nature, connecting with yourself, spending time in nature, possibly, if you can, barefoot, like walking in grass. If you're in the northern hemisphere, it's summer, so that might be a little bit easier. But it's spending time in nature and really trying to connect, because for some reason, you're trying to get some information from the, from your intuition, from your higher being. You're trying to get some information and you're having trouble tapping into that. And so what they're suggesting is that you spend time in nature, preferably by yourself, and really just sitting and listening to the birds, looking at the leaves on the trees, or listening to how the trees, sway in the wind. Really trying to connect to the universe itself, to Mother Nature. Okay, and oh wow, interesting. Okay, so the future is healing the heart. You are possibly a powerful move on the bottom. So you are trying to write some new chapter in your life and healing your heart. So it's, for some of you, you could have been coming out of a past relationship, possibly a long-term committed relationship, or a career that you thought was going to be, lasting forever. And you came out of that before your past energy in this reading. You came out of that and you were like trying to step into a new chapter in your life. So a new career, a new relationship, a new house, a new city. You're trying to step into this new energy. And if you notice, the pages have nothing on them, right? It's like a brand new start. But I think for some of you, the reason you wanted to go on this journey was to heal your heart. So I think for some of you at least, this is probably a romantic connection that ended, some long-term romantic connection that ended, that kind of led you on this journey to try to start a new chapter in your life. It could be that you had a business or a career that, you thought was going to last forever, and for one reason or another it ended, and it kind of like broke your heart. It was such a disappointment that that job or that career or that business ended. And you're just trying to heal your heart from that, like, where do I go next, right? So we're going to clarify these with the Mystical Moments Tarot, and then we'll clarify those with the Light Seers. No, I'm sorry, the Dreaming Way. We'll clarify those with the Dreaming Way. Yes, okay. So for a lot of you, this is a romantic connection. Trying to get a hold of your emotions. The King of Cups could be the person that you left. In a previous love connection, and you're trying to figure out where to go. We are going to clarify these, but I also get a sense of it's you trying to get the King of Cups really has control over their emotions, almost sometimes to a detriment. It can control their emotions so much that they don't share exactly how they feel with others. And you could have put yourself in that type of position because you were so disappointed about whatever happened. Yes, so right now you're the Nine of Pentacles. We call this the single ladies card, and it does not matter. Gender does not matter, but it's about being independent, working on yourself, providing for yourself, building a good career, a lovely home for yourself, working on your finances, your stability in all areas of your life, and looking really good too. So Sagittarius, that is what you're doing right now. That's your energy. And you're also trying to, realize, I think you're coming into this realization that the part of how you got into this energy is a gift from the universe, that you have gotten help maybe from your spirit guides or your angels, deceased loved ones that have helped you along this journey to get to the point where you are. Interesting. Okay, so let's go to opening discovery. This is your obstacle. Your obstacle is that you don't think that you have the strength to go in a new direction, to open up to your intuition, to open up to something that's bigger than you. That's the message that I'm getting. I know that, I was like a little bit like that at one time in my life, and, something detrimental had to happen before I was like willing to completely surrender to, my spiritual awareness, and awakening. And I have a feeling that you're tuning into it, but it could be that you're a little bit hesitant. That's the word. That's the feeling I'm getting. It's not that you're not courageous or strong. It's that you're hesitant. You're a little bit hesitant to open up to your intuition, to open up to your spirit guides and your angels. And for a variety of reasons, perhaps, you're like me, that's a little too woo-woo. What will other people think? But, your advice is to really to connect with the universe, to go into realizing just like how connected you are to all the other living things in this world. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I think that this is actually going to become part of your work. Aries had a very spiritual journey type of reading. Yours is very much that same kind of way, that you are getting some type of new work, new way to create, new way to share your gifts with the world. And you may not be really sure, like, how do I figure this out? And I think you're just hesitating a little bit, and it's about going into nature. And when you go into nature, you're going to find out what direction to go in next. They're also telling me you're going to figure out the path that to walk on. You see how she's like almost dancing in nature, right? Her feet are there, and she's kind of like, I don't know, it looks like she's doing a little twirl or something like that. Really connecting with the universe, connecting with your spirit guides, your angels, your deceased loved ones. And by doing that, okay, so what they just, this is really interesting. I never really noticed this, but there's like a lot of sparkle, but this one is like the colors, what do you call that? When they're like muted, there's not direct contrast. It's almost like watercolor, and that by going into nature, you're cloudy. You're kind of like in this cloudy energy, but by going into nature, you see how the colors in the diagram, the illustration is just like really crystal clear, like there's contrast. You can see the outline, that it's so much clearer. And that's what they're telling me, that by going into nature, you're going to get the clarity about how to go forward in your work. Whatever that means to you. Now, I want you to realize that this is your advice, is to connect into your work, into your creativity, going into nature. And by doing that, you are going to heal your heart. That is part of your journey. I think that some of you think that you may be stepping into a new career path, that your work is also going to bring you joy and abundance and help you to heal your heart. 10 of Pentacles, wow. And on the bottom, 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be walking away from whatever you had in the past. But I love this energy because it's, it's not like a swords type of action, cutting things out. It's just kind of like a walk in nature and just walking away from whatever went down in the past. And you have the Hanged Man here. That is about you gaining wisdom as you go on this. And once again, they're saying this path, like you are definitely on a new path here. And it's going to bring in all this new healing. And then look at this. You have the Lover's card. It's going to not only help to heal your heart from whatever happened in the past, it's going to help bring in a love that is everlasting and so much more solid. So much more solid and connected than whatever you've experienced in the past. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. Okay, Sagittarius, we're going to clarify these. I feel like we've gotten so much, I feel like I've gotten some details here, but let's see what we have with this King of Cups in the past. Yeah. Okay, we have the Emperor on the bottom. Okay, I am getting the sense that this King of Cups in the past was very controlling, possibly left you doubting yourself. I don't have the Devil card, but I get the sense that it was a kind of a codependent type of relationship. They definitely had the control in your relationship. But this was a true soul mate, like a very deep soul connection. This has not been easy for you to move on from. The Hanged Man, it's bringing you in a lot of wisdom about yourself, about your spiritual journey, about things in your life that you do want to eliminate, and new things that you would like to bring in. And it's helping you to take action on your own life. Now, this is in your past position. I think you tried to, take action. There could have been communication from this person, like you may have been staying in touch. I'm going to get one. Can I have one clarifier for the 8 of Wands, please? You may have been staying in touch. There may have been some action. Yeah. I think you're moving away from it, though. If you look at the cards, I think this person was taking some action of some sort towards you or towards your connection. And this is you, like walking away. But once again, it's that slow walk away. I want something that is more stable than what you had with this person. And you walked away towards being this very independent financially sound, responsible. Like Sagittarius, I'm getting the sense that you really you wanted stability in your life. What this King of Cups from the past was possibly a person that didn't have very good control over their emotions, and was controlling of you, may have controlled your emotions in some way, and you were just like, I gotta get away from this, right? Now, I don't see like you had a big conflict like that. There may have been, but it's not showing up in the cards. It's kind of like you parted, and you may not even be physically apart, but your energies have been moving in opposite directions. I think you've been moving away from this person. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Hermit, Four of Wands, Queen of Swords. You've gotten the clarity about what it is that you need for yourself. And the Nine of Pentacles is all about, I'm building it for myself. I'm doing this for me. And what you need to know is that your spirit guides and your angels, your deceased loved ones, are on this path with you. They are helping you out. Reach out to them, talk to them. There has been a lot of conflict, and the Five of Swords is like, an energy of, it can sometimes be like of burning bridges, like, at all costs. I've got to get away from this. I got to do this at all costs, no matter what. And I do feel like that you have been solitary for yourself, by yourself, single perhaps for a while, or if this is business, like you've been doing this on your own for some time, but that has helped to give you the wisdom for how you want to move forward in the future to build this stable life that you have in front of you. Really nice. Okay, so let's see what the Strength card has. Temperance, yeah. Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles. You're just kind of like trying to juggle it, trying to decide which way to go. You're not really sure, and it is, I think it's kind of interesting that Temperance is kind of like, trying to juggle what's gone on in the past and where you want to go in the future. It's that alchemistry, alchemy type of energy. It also is a sense of it takes patience. It's not going to happen overnight. You may feel like you don't have the strength to go through this, or, to last. This journey may be feeling like it's taking a while. But here you are, and I think that this Page of Swords is you getting on top of this, and with the Queen of Wands, like learning what you need to know in order to move forward. You feel like you don't have this information, but that's why you're just kind of like blocking it. You may, once again, I get that sense of hesitancy. I'm not really sure I want to know. But it is definitely a sense that you need to kind of have this information so that you can go forward, and you're not really sure where to get the information. Once again, it's about going into nature. It's listening to your intuition and to your heart, and just, and in that sense, they're telling me to make sure that you're doing what's good for you. Don't do it for anybody else. This is awesome. Yes, this is the Ace of Pentacles. This literally popped out of the deck. Ace of Pentacles is always a gift from the universe. For me, it's like that little token that you need to keep going. So this could be the job that you need to help build your independence. It could be, the house that you really, were hoping to get. It can sometimes be an offer from, a love, a true offer, an honest offer, something that's solid. It's definitely a solid type of energy. And since we have it with the Eight of Pentacles, I really think it could be a job offer that's coming in, or some type of offer, with your career promotion, or it could just be, a great recommendation that a client gives you to another client, something like that. The Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, the Lovers are on the bottom. This energy of, I think for some of you there is a part of this is a twin flame connection. Whatever went down in the past is perhaps, once again we had the Two of Cups, which is a true soulmate, somebody, a really deep connection. Now we have the Lovers showing. For some of you it could be, we have the Eight of Pentacles here. It could be that this person from the past, since I have the Lovers on the bottom, is coming back in order to give you a solid offer or proposal in marriage, because the Hierophant is something long term, and coming in with, lots of love, expressing their love. For others of you, if you think this is a career type of reading, it's about you working on your career and getting some type of offer, promotion that is a long-term commitment. So whatever happened in the past, it maybe ended and you were like, I don't know where I go next. But this is a long-term, an offer for a long-term commitment. And I feel with the Queen of Cups, I always think that the Queen of Cups is because you love yourself. You're getting this gift. And even if you think that this is, someone from the past coming back, it's because you've really stepped into this energy of loving yourself so much that this person starts to see the star, the shine, the light inside of you. And my guides are also telling me that this is all divinely guided. You'll see that there is like a couple here and Spirit is working with this couple. So I do feel like for some of you, this is maybe a twin flame journey where, if you did separate, if there was some heart, break in the past, that was part of your journey, that this person is coming back and they are, giving a solid offer. I mean, reading the cards, it's a solid offer because it's an Ace of Pentacles. And in the future here, we have the Ten of Pentacles, a healing of the heart. There is a true healing of the heart. Okay, so let's see what we have here. World, the Chariot, Eight of Cups, Page of Wands. Whatever it went down in the past, whether it's a career or it's a romance, whatever happened in the past, you really are. I mean, we have the Eight of Cups. It's about walking away towards something better. And you could be walking away with this person returning from the past. There is that possibility. Either way, you're stepping into a new world. Like if they come back, and I think you will intuitively know if you need to reconnect with that person. And if you choose to, you're going to step into this brand new world. Like you're going to have victory over whatever happened in the past and definitely walk into this new future by together and leave the past in the past. And if you are choosing to go on this next part of your journey by yourself, that you're going to be victorious in that. Like there's no wrong answer here. Whatever you choose you're going to be victorious. With the Chariot card, it's a card of victory. It's a card of coming in quickly and things changing around. If it's a career reading, you're definitely going to have victory and stepping into this next chapter. And I want to come back. I mean, at the very beginning, you wanted a new chapter in your life. It may have taken some time. We have had a couple of cards that have shown that it's been taking a little while. I think you can feel it though. I think you can feel it on the horizon. And what they're saying is yes, and you're going to be victorious in it. You've done the work that you've needed to do on this journey. Okay, if you do think that this is a romance, I am going to pull some cards here. Yes. Okay, I do think that if it was a romance, you are either separated or you may be separating, something like that. There was some type of separation. Even if it's a career, I think you've been separated from something, a job that you really wanted, or a business, or a, business partner, business relationship of some sort. This whole journey is helping to heal family issues, so there could be other people involved in all of this. Express your love. That's really nice. I mean, I think when this person comes back, or if you try to reconnect in some way, it's about expressing your love. And even if it's in a business, it's about expressing your love for your work. And you really are. You're calling in your soulmate. I think for some of you, you may be trying to, reconnect with somebody from the past, in your energy level, right? And trying to have them return. Okay, so let's take a look at your creativity oracle card to close this out. We have intuition. Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problem by using symbols, memories, and hunches. Yeah, and I think that, that goes back to the advice from Spirit about spending time in nature. And, when you're on a spiritual journey, a lot of times you will see, double numbers or number patterns, feathers, butterflies, birds, or other animals that you really connect with. And when you see them, that's just a symbol that, yes, you are on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Just keep going. Just keep going. It's like, they're cheering you on. You're doing a good job. And sometimes, what you're thinking about when, you see those number patterns or animals is exactly what you're supposed to do. It's like, yep, that's it. That's it. Go for it. So just really connect into your intuition. And that's why they want you to spend time in nature. It will help you to calm your mind so that you can connect to your intuition and listen to your heart space about where you want to go next. Well, Sagittarius, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I've really enjoyed doing it for you. And if you did enjoy it, I wish you would consider sharing, or subscribing. But I really do wish you lots of love and light on this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.